Yo, what's going on, boys? It's your boy King List back with another video, and you can see the camera is in a different angle. I figured I'd try something a little different here, so let me know if you guys like this angle more than you do when I have it over to the side. Just let me know down in the comment section, baby. But anyway, today is our bodybuilding day. It starts our 4 days of nothing but bodybuilding functional kind of training. So we have we have chest and tries. Now, when I say chest, I'm not doing incline and decline. I'm only going to worry about the middle of the chest. And then I'm doing triceps, long head, short head. I'm doing the whole triceps, the whole back of these arms, baby. And with chest, a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of people think the chest is divided into 3 different muscles. Your upper, middle, and lower. But you actually got that middle section of muscle fibers, muscles right there in the middle. So I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite little exercises to do to really get the, it works the middle, but it really gets that like center of the chest, where the 2 pecs separate. It gets that muscle on each side. But anyway, let's get this pre-workout in the system, baby. Lit Origin. Can't go wrong. Gummy worm is fire. And before I show you guys what I'm going to take with my pre-workout, go in the comment sections, pause the video, go in the comment section and guess what I'm having with my pre-workout before I show you. Is it 1, Gatorade, 2, Kool-Aid, 3, water, or 4, something random? Let me know, those 4 things. But if you guessed Kool-Aid, you was right. I'm weird, man. I about made a mess. But I'm weird, dude. I like Kool-Aid, and for people who are going to say, "Dude, that's a whole lot of sugar," I'm going to be using that sugar right here in this workout. Let me do me, and you do you, my boy. Let's get us a fast scoop, huh? Look at that right there, boys. Look at that big old scoop right there. It's about to fall over. Zoom in on that. Look at that. It's about to fall over. Mount Everest worth of pre-workout right here. Let's go ahead and mix this thing up. Go ahead and talk while I set this up. But my bodybuilding days, chest, arms, whatever, I don't go really heavy. I go kind of like a medium between my like lightweight stuff versus my heavy workout stuff. I kind of pick like a medium. So I'll probably do some 135 and stuff. As you can see, I've already got this bench press set up. Finish shaking this thing up. You guys already know. Down the hatch she goes. Oh, it's kind of sour. That was pathetic. That burp was awful. I should be ashamed of myself. Anyway, boys, pre-workouts are down in the system. You know what I mean? And I think it's time to get to it. So roll that intro, baby. Let's do this thing. I'm ready. Alright, boys. Gonna start off with flat bench. I'm not gonna go super heavy. I'm not gonna go super light. I'm gonna do what I consider comfortable for me. Obviously, like I've said plenty of times, with all the weights that I have, minus my 7.5s, the only thing I can throw on this bar is 185. But I plan on getting some more of these big 25s here pretty soon, so I'll be able to throw 200 on here, hopefully 215, 225 to do my reps. That's what I actually like to do my heavy sets with, is 200 to 225, around that. So that being said, 135, let's do this, and I'll probably go up to 155 and probably do my 2 sets there. I'll probably do 2 sets, 155, and then drop down and do kind of like a burnout set, 135, or a super set, whatever you want to call it. And then we'll move from there. Oh yeah. Feeling good today, baby. Oh yeah. Now we'll throw on 155 and get you going. Alright, boys, got 155 on the bar. That's 2 25s on each side, a 15 on each side, a 10 on each side, and a 2.5 on each side. Oh, that feels good. But yeah, as you guys can see right there, I'm not going super fast. It's just a steady pace. I touch my chest, boom, boom. Nice, slow, steady pace. I'm aiming between 12 to 16 reps. I found out for me, you know, I used to aim when I was doing bodybuilding stuff. I used to aim for like 10 to 12 reps, but I kind of got to the point to where 10 to 12 didn't really push me to that failure point. So, and to be honest, we all limit ourselves. Let's be real here, right? And what I mean by that is like, if you in your head say, oh, I'm only going to get 10 or 12, more than likely you're just going to get 10 or 12 because you've already set a limitation in your mind. But for me, if I go, I want between 12 and 16. So no matter what, I'm getting more than 12. Might get 16. But it gives me a range to focus on. So got 14 there. Now with bodybuilding, I want to try to match 14 reps, if not more, this second set. And then we'll drop down 135 and do, I guess a superset. But anyway, one more set like that, and then 135 for a superset. All right, boys, before this second set of 155, I want to go ahead and say something really quick. So I'm not saying everyone thinks this way, but I know a lot of people that think, you know, me using those straps is, oh, I'm cheating. It's helping me do my lift. For me, it's not helping anything. The only thing it's doing for me is it's keeping a little bit of compression on my elbow so my elbow doesn't hurt. I don't know why my elbow hurts when I bench press or when I do any presses. It always has, and I don't know why. So I'm going to go ahead and prove to you guys that I don't need those straps. I'm going to do 14 reps just the same way I did them with the straps, just to show you guys I don't need it. Am I going to be in pain after this set? Yeah. But I want to make a point that I don't use those to help me in any significant way besides literally take pressure off my elbow. That's it. So let's do this. Oh yeah. Drop down 135, so it'll be about 24 reps. Oh. Oh, I have no idea how many reps that was, but it definitely felt like enough. Alright, boys. So I'm in the middle of recording, right? And I just took the weights off the bar from doing the bench press, right? Because I'm moving on to dumbbell presses, right? Turned around to look at the phone. My phone's died. My phone's died. My phone's dead, man. Yeah, I record these YouTube videos off my phone, so I'm using my wife's phone right now. So I don't know why, but let me know in the comment section if her camera looks a little bit better. For me, it looks different, but I'm always used to my phone. So if it looks all right, let me know. And if it don't look all right, then let me know. But anyway, let's get these dumbbells going, baby. Let's go. All right, boys. So for the dumbbell presses, I know a lot of people like to do butterflies. Now I'm going to be using these right here. My 25-pound, I don't know if you guys can see that. It says it right there. Get the light shining on there. I don't know if you can see it or not. But I'm going to be using these because it's got the handles. Like I said, with my left hand, I can grab these and do just about whatever I want. You know, pretty easy without having to hurt my wrist or putting too much strain on my forearm. But yeah, I'm going to be using these. And using these, it's a little hard to do flies on. You guys will see what I'm talking about when I do it. But I don't do flies. I'll do, I guess you'd call them dumbbell press, like just flat bench, dumbbell flat bench press, whatever, dumbbell press, what I call it. But yeah, let's do this. But yeah, the reason I don't do flies with this movement is because if I do a fly, it feels good, it's a nice stretch, right? But the problem is when I go down with my left arm, this plate presses against the back of my hand really bad and it hurts. So I just do regular dumbbell bench. And when I do this, I'll go all the way down, like almost to where the plate or dumbbell, whatever you're using,
is almost past my shoulder. And then I go up, get a really deep stretch, make sure you go up all the way and press them together. Now when I go up, I normally come up and rotate and squeeze. Just turn them a little bit to squeeze. But let's do this. Don't go super fast. Just go kind of slow. Many reps you can do is make sure you go down as far as you can. Hold it for a second. Go up and squeeze. We do 2 sets of this. I do as many reps as I can possibly do. Like I said, I've done my compound lift already. So I'm just doing just a little bit of added stuff to really get to that failure point. And honestly, I kind of want to go past that failure point. Just not to a point where I'm hurting myself. Just enough where I'm like, all right, I can't even pick up, you know, a 1 pound weight. And I promise you, if you guys are going down all the way, this feels good. When you're doing these, don't bring your arms in. Keep them out to really stretch that chest. Oh, yeah.
Yo, boys, you want to know something crazy? So, this probably looks different right now. Everything looks a little bit brighter. There's not as much shadow. Well, my phone died, and like I said, I'm using my wife's phone, and I went to click on video, and I clicked it twice, and it pulled up something called exposure. I turned that thing up, and wouldn't you know it, you can see stuff now.
Now, if you're following my workout and you prefer butterflies, go ahead. That's fine with me. I just prefer this method more just because it just feels better. Now, if I have like a cable on my right side and a cable on my left side, and I had like a bench like I got that I can like raise up, incline, decline, or whatever. Oh God, yeah. Every time I was in the gym, I'm pretty sure in videos I've done cable flies, and I love them. But even a pec deck, I love using a pec deck, but I don't have that, so this right here is like the best thing I got, and I love this.
We got one more set for the chest, and like I said, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different that you guys have probably never seen before. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't, I don't know. But anyway, it's pretty simple. You'll grab a plate or a dumbbell, and you lay down. I'll show you. Now this is going to look like you're going to be doing triceps, but I promise you, you are going to feel it a tiny bit in your triceps. But if you do it right, you will feel it you will feel the burn in the center of your chest, like on your muscle, on your chest. You'll see. So you're going to lay down. You're not going to keep your arms tucked. If you keep them tucked, yeah, that's triceps. Let your arms come out, and then you're going to go up and then down, just like this. And you're going to squeeze like as much as you can at the top, because doing research, the closer that you can bring your hands in, the more of a squeeze you can get on your chest. But also, if you pay attention, the closer you can bring your arms in, the more you can feel it in the center of your chest. You can feel it like on the inside of your pec. You can feel it, you know. So I like to do this at the very end. I'll do a failure set. Normally what I do is I'll put 2 plates on top of each other, bang out as many reps, drop a plate, and do as many as I can do. And then after this, we'll move on to close grip. I might do close grip, but I might do reverse bench.
Remember, keep your arms out, your elbows out, don't tuck them in. You tuck them in, it does triceps. Bring them out, keep your back arched, and focus on that chest. And you'll feel it. Really squeeze at the top. And you'll feel it in the center of your pec, like the inside. Oh yeah, it's burning. If you're doing it right, you'll feel it in your chest before you go your triceps. And trust me, I feel it in my chest. Go ahead and drop one. Oh God.
Oh my Lord. Oh my bejesus, man. Oh, it feels so good, man. Moving on to triceps, baby. I'm going to be doing some reverse bench press. Now, for those of you who don't know what a reverse bench press is, it's essentially just a normal bench press, but your arms, instead of you being like this, your arms are underhanded. Now, I do not recommend doing this if you've never done it before, and I highly, highly, highly recommend that you do not do this unless you have somebody present to help spot you or whatever. Because reverse bench press can be a very dangerous lift, even for doing lightweight stuff or whatever like I'm doing right here. But the scary thing about reverse bench press is when you're doing the reverse bench press, you know, your hands are underhanded and you're pressing it, you know what I mean? The hardest part is getting the lift off, but when I show you guys how I do everything, now I've done this a lot. You know, I've done reverse bench press for a very long time. So for me, it's just something I'm so comfortable with, I don't really worry about it. Now, if you guys are wondering, you know, how was, you know, going from this on bench press to this, how is it going to help my triceps? I'll show you why. If you're doing a tricep press down, right, you're overhanded tricep press down. Now, if you've ever done underhanded tricep like press downs, you do this, right? That right there. Initially, the same thing as when I do reverse bench press, but instead of me going down, I go out. So it's essentially the exact same thing. So I'm going here to here. It's no different than going here to here for me. So that's kind of what it is. But yeah, let's do this.
Anyway, I want you guys to set up like you're doing regular bench press. Get the bar where you want it. Make sure it's even. Now, the easiest way to do this, the safest way if you want to do reverse bench press is do an underhand, like you're doing regular bench press overhanded. Pick the bar up, set it on your chest. When you set it on your chest, rotate your arms inwards like this, and then press it up. That's the safest way to do it. And then whenever you're done, let's say, oh God, I can't do another rep. Rotate your hands in again, pick the bar up, and rack it. That is the safest way to do that. Now I'm going to show you how I do it. I'll get set up like I'm doing regular bench press. I'll make sure that the bar is above my eyeballs. Now what I do is I back up just a little bit to where my chin is above the bar. I'm kind of looking this way. So what I do is I grab it like underhanded. I tuck my arms inwards, brace my, like really, really tighten my lats up in my triceps and my arms. And then I pick it up just like this. And I'll stay in this position. Whew. Oh my goodness. And just like I showed you guys,
You know, I set it on my chest when I was done, rotated, picked it up. All right, boys, I'm going to do one more set with 135 of the underhanded bench press, and then probably drop down to like 100 pounds and really get a lot of reps in.
if you are going to do this, make sure you keep your arms tucked. Put it on your triceps. Oh, 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 that's 10, baby. Oh yeah, that feels good, man.
Got 12 that time. I got 10 last set, so that's a good thing. I don't do a whole lot of reps with this, because oh my god, yeah, I'm already getting a pump, man. Let's drop down to 100 and do this thing.
And also you can see too that I also go kind of wide like I would bench press, but I keep them arms tucked in, baby. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, it feels so good, man. Alright, now we'll move on to my favorite variation of a skull crusher. Let's do this. And I'm gonna go ahead and apologize, boys, for the recent videos. I don't know how to shut up. So my videos have been kind of really long. I'm gonna apologize for that. I need to learn to shut up and just get going, baby. So let's do this. Alright boys, so for this, I'm gonna do I got an easy bar. I got a 15 on each side, which is 30. And then I got a 10 on each side, which is 50. The bar is 15, so it's 65. So we got 65 pounds here. Now what I'm gonna do is I've got the thing set up for incline. The highest it goes is right here. I've got it set to the middle. Flat benches down there. So what we're gonna be doing is some incline skull crushers, but I'll show you how I do it to get the most effective amount of like growth out of your triceps, but also get the biggest burn and the biggest pump of your life.
So I don't have the bar very high. I got it towards behind my head. I'm gonna pick this bad boy up and I'm gonna bring it back. So I'm above my head, I'm gonna bring it back. And when I skull crush it, it's gonna go behind my head and then out that way. So just like this. Let it stretch as much as you have to. Let it come down. If you've never done it like this, you're about to have a rude awakening. You're about to grow your triceps 20% bigger in this workout. And remember, after my compound lift, which was my reverse bench, I'll do this. This is to failure, or this is to as many reps as I can possibly do without having to need a spot. So I need to shut up. I talk way too much.
One more set just like that.
And the reason I do the incline is because the weight, I have to fight it from falling or going back with my triceps. So my triceps are always engaged this entire time. I don't go very heavy with this stuff. I just got 65 pounds. Just enough to get a nice good pump, nice good squeeze. Oh, they're burning. Get a couple real deep.
Alright boys, so for my last thing, this is gonna be my last set of tries and then I'm done. I'm doing a failure set of alternating tricep presses. So each arm, do as many reps as I can do, and then yeah.
To absolute failure, as many reps as I can do. We're almost there. Whew. One more. Oh my goodness.
Oh, now left arm.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, baby girl. Oh, they're pumped now. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know that, you know, I showed you guys a few things that some of you probably haven't even seen before, like doing reverse bench press or even doing like incline skull crushers behind the neck. Now, the reason I do those movements is, for one, because on my strength powerlifting kind of like 4 days, I do close grip. You know what I mean? So I like to switch it up that way. Like I said, it keeps my triceps, you know, guessing. It keeps my body not used to the same thing over and over and over again. I can really shock the muscle. But I also like doing it. It feels really good to me. So if you guys have never tried doing, you know, the reverse bench press, the incline tricep overhead skull crushers, I recommend you try those. But if it's your first time ever doing it, go really lightweight. Remember, These are things that you're probably not used to, so you gotta let your body get accustomed to these movements before you can start putting them under load. So, yeah. But since you guys are probably wondering, you know, why do I have my t-shirt back on, you know? Since I figured out how to get the exposure to go up, which makes it a lot more bright in here, it's a lot more light, it's not as shadowy and dark, even though there's some shadow right here. I figured I would give you guys a physique update. Now that we have a little better lighting, so the reason I put my shirt on is to kind of show, you know, this is an extra large t-shirt. I normally wear a large t-shirt. Large t-shirt fits me really snug and nice. You can see there's barely any room in my extra large. But I wear an extra large t-shirt when I work out just because I want to be loose. I don't want things to be too tight. I want to be able to move around freely. But let's take this thing off and see what we're hiding underneath. Oh my goodness. Look at this, boys. Now another thing too that I like to do, the reason that I like to do chest and tries and stuff is because look at that. Look at my chest. It's still pumped. My triceps are blown up, dude. It's like somebody took a pump and went. But let's do some poses. So just do like a front pose. Do a lat spread like this, you know, stick the arms out. Do an actual lat spread. Oh yeah, look at those pectoral muscles. Do a side chest and bye. I love how I'm starting to get my chest to peek out on the side. And I love the peak and the roundness I'm getting on my biceps and my shoulders. I love that separation. Makes me feel really good. Do a side try. Kind of hard to see it. I love that separation of the shoulder and the tricep. Let's do a front double bi. Oh yeah, feels good. Now we'll do my personal favorite, most muscular. Oh yeah. Now we'll do like a back, I guess. Don't judge me too hard. My back poses are not the best. So I'm just standing here, trying to widen the back out. I don't know how it's going to look until I edit it. Whatever, bro. Anyway, tomorrow is back and buys. So get ready for that. And if you guys have not subscribed, why, man? Why have you not subscribed? Don't you want to see all this every single day? Don't you want to see this? I mean, come on, who wouldn't? I would subscribe to this. But yeah, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. It helps your boy out. Lets me know that people out there are liking my content. And it makes me feel good. It keeps me wanting to go. You know what I mean? And if you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't like it, then come over here and dislike it. Do whatever you want. You know, I ain't your boss. Make sure you turn the bell on. That way you never miss a video that your boy King Bliss throws up on the channel. But with all that being said, I'll see you boys in the next one, baby. Ha!